Hello, I'm the official name reader. My job is to look through the first page of Google, review the nicknames provided by the internet, and then give my recommendations at the end. Today we're looking at Yanma and Yanmega, and because Yanmega, that means it'll be inside the Sinnoh playlist along with Johto. Alright, I'm trying to process this and find the right words. Do I think Sega is a bad nickname? No, honestly I don't. Do I think it's a good choice for Yanmega? Not really. I think if you wanted to do this, because a lot of people are making Sonic jokes for Alolan Sandslash, so maybe Sega would be a better choice for that. I'm trying to think if there's any other Pokemon that would be nicknamed Sonic, and I'm drawing a blank at the moment. But I think if you wanted to use Sega as a different name instead of Sonic, that would be a good idea, but I just don't know about Yanmega. But in general, Sega is not a terrible idea for a nickname. Alright, so I saw this one and I wanted to check just because I'm not super familiar with Godzilla, and I looked, and I think that'll work. I also think that'll work pretty well with Vikavolt if you wanted to do that, so I support the idea of it as a nickname. I think it's fine. I'm not into Dragon Ball, but if that's your dig, there's another option for you. So, Buzzkill is what I use, and I know it's because I looked it up and was trying to figure out a nickname, and I saw the suggestion, so I'm guessing this is probably where I got it from. I think it works. Again, just nice sounding, and it's a real thing people say, and bugs and stuff like that, so I think it fits. That's the one I personally use. Twitch is another one I'm also unsure how I feel on, because on one hand I'm like, okay, that could be like a comment on its twitchy behavior, like for instance the good animations Kecleon used to have back in Coliseum and XD before, Game Freak ruined it. He had a very twitchy behavior, so I feel like Twitch could work to describe him. I don't know about Yanma, and even then it feels simple, but I could also see someone appealing to it in the sense of like, oh, I like Twitch TV. Yeah, we all like Twitch TV. So, I'm half and half on it, but I think it would fit Kecleon a little bit better because of good quality animations that no longer exist. Yeah, I'm glad that the actual name reader here, he's the real one, not me, corrected it. Yeah, Sparks. Sparks is a good choice. I support that idea. Sparks, Dragonfly, not Spyro. Fun fact for you, when I first got Coliseum, I named my character Spyro, and then the Rui, I named her Sparks. So because I associate them as Spyro and Sparks, I've never thought of using them as nicknames before, because to me that's just the file names. But Sparks is a real good choice for Yanma. Alright, I want to acknowledge this one. Also agree, nice obscure reference. If you don't know, which apparently I didn't because it's been years since I've seen The Rescuers, it's the Dragonfly from The Rescuers. I think that that name is not applicable to anything else but him, so you can get away with it, and anyone who gets the reference is going to be very happy. Fucking Christ. Okay, Buzzkill, which we've already seen before, seems to be a popular choice. It was also inside the Reddit thread as well. Hoverbug, which is offensively stupid. Megan, which is short for something nobody is going to fucking think of, because when they see Megan, they're just going to think Megan. Stop abbreviating shit with real shit. It's honestly becoming a pet peeve of mine. This channel is creating pet peeves for me. Bazinga, that physically hurts me, but I definitely think there will be people out there that like that. And I also kind of hate it because it's like, it's a little bit clever, because I'm like, I never would have thought of that, but I still hate it because of just what it's associated with. Flyer's stupid. Sora, unless you're going for Kingdom Hearts and you want to spell it correctly, then sure, that could work. Other words, no. And then Havoc is good. Havoc is a good name you could apply to anyone. We've seen it in the past a few times. I never mentioned this, but Havoc is actually what I named my Mimikyu, but it's based off of the Mortal Kombat character who's known for breaking his own neck, which is the reason. So I personally don't use Havoc because I already have Mimikyu, and that Havoc is spelled differently. Wizzy is fucking terrible, like absolutely terrible. Can we stop being this guy. Hey guys, you know what's a great nickname for Meows Cat, because that's what it is. I named my Growlithe Dog because that's what it is. You can come up with literally anything in the world, and you're just choosing to name it like really bad things, and that gives me a headache. The only thing I want to say about this one is that I feel like it's aged. So now, if you used to like that nickname, you probably hate it now because of the whole okay boomer thing that everyone says these days. Can't seem to find a date on when this was published, so I don't know how old it is. Also, before even clicking on this, I actually really want to disagree because I think a lot of the suggestions we've seen thus far have actually been pretty good. I guess I can acknowledge Zephyr. We've seen it in previous threads, and it's an okay nickname. I don't have anything negative really to say about it. But I do definitely feel like if you are one of these people that literally shiny grind, I admire the patience that you have. I've only ever done it twice. One was for a Vulpix, which took me like 60 eggs. And the other one was a Ponyta, which took me so long I eventually lost count, but it took like months. So anyone who's crazy enough to do this shit, hats off to you, because after Ponyta, I'm never doing it again. Okay, we've reached the bottom of Google, and this is literally just another search site. So it's like if you googled something, and it's like if I googled this and then it linked me to Ask Jeeves and was like, you want to ask Jeeves some Yanmega nicknames? No, bitch, we don't. Also, anyone who remembers that shit, that's some old stuff. So yeah, we've clicked on everything of importance. Check the spreadsheet. I don't like any of these. Shrek, it is Ogre because it's like the Fly Ogre or something like that. No, my personal opinion is no, but I definitely expect people in the world to be dumb and annoying and like it. So yeah, if that's your thing, sure. But I do think we saw a lot of good ones. I think Yanmega has been much better than like the last few ones we did with like Sunkern and Bellawesome, which was both busts and other things that I don't remember doing because I don't have good memory. So forgive any and all pronunciation things because I'm just gonna try and like beat around it. The one from the Rescuers, I really like that one. I think it's like Evinrude. That's my just a guess. And then the Godzilla one, Megaguirus. I don't know that one either, but those two I think were good. Sparks I think was good. Buzzkill's the one I personally use, and then there was quite a few other ones that you know, we highlighted in the video that I liked, or thought that you guys might like, but those four are my top four. Also, I feel like Yanmega is one of the few Sinnoh Pokemon that they actually improved instead of just making it needless and gross. And I didn't like Sinnoh for the longest time because of all the evolutions, but it's whatever. Anyway, provide any and all suggestions you have for Yanmega in the comments below, and give a thumbs up to the good ones, and we can talk about flying bugs. Also, if you've ever thought to yourself, man, I wish Pokemon was real, I want you to think about the idea of a 6-foot, 113-pound bug flying across your head, and ask yourself, do I really want Pokemon to be real? Because I think that would be disgusting.